In front of us here, we have the most manliest heavy-duty off-roading truck that Toyota has came out with in a long time. This one specifically is the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser Premium model. And of course, it features a 2.4 liter four-cylinder turbocharged hybrid powertrain system, putting out 326 horsepower. We'll get to the power specifications a little bit later in this video. This one is the brown sugar color, so a couple different models you can choose from when you're looking at the Land Cruiser. You've got the 1958 that's got the retro style lights. You've got the Land Cruiser Premium, which gives you this front end here, as well as a Land Cruiser. And then you've got the lovely First Edition, which is a little bit more on the rare side. This one here has a Canadian MSRP of $83,290 plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. Now, if you don't care much for the exclusive items that come standard with the First Edition, then you can pretty much well call this one the fully loaded version of the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. And fortunately or unfortunately, the front end of the Toyota Land Cruisers will probably persuade you in determining which model you will go for, the retro style or this more modern, sleek style front end. I actually prefer the retro style front end, but unfortunately, that means you're going for a standard model 1958 or all the way up to the First Edition. This model will give you an all-new, unique to the premium package, 20-inch smoked gunmetal gray alloy wheels, which look fabulous on any color Land Cruiser, but especially fabulous on this brown sugar metallic. Thumbs up for the color. Now, both front ends feature some type of LED bar daytime running light. I believe the retro style 1958 has a circled round LED daytime running light, whereas this one has the straight across on top of your 3 projector headlight display or headlight system here. If you can catch it there right along the top, that is your daytime running light, and it really makes the front end pop very nicely, I should say. Comes with the Rigid Industry fog lights as well, which you can change the color on. I'll show you in a second. Got some dampening air systems here, some sensors throughout the front bumper. We'll get a little bit more on that in just a second. What do you think of this front grille? The grille pretty much stays, and this meshing underneath the front headlamps is a little bit unique to this model, but the grille kind of stays throughout all the Land Cruisers. This one also comes with the OEM Toyota side running boards, which is absolutely necessary on a truck like this. On the premium package, you'll also be getting the piano black high polished side mirror covers as well. You'll notice there are some cameras underneath this side mirror. We'll get a little bit more on that a little bit ahead in this video. Unlike models like the 1958, this one does come with a power moonroof and the side roof rail, so you can adapt all kinds of accessories on top of this truck. Now, initially when they introduced and launched this model, I found the rear end to be a little bit on the boxier side, and I didn't love it. But seeing it in person and spending some time with this truck, I absolutely love the back end just as much as I love the front end on this Toyota Land Cruiser. For the premium package here, you'll have some sensors throughout the bottom of the rear bumper. You'll also have the polished blacked out badge Land Cruiser, polished Toyota badging here with this specific model. I believe it's different on the 1958. You don't get all this high polished piano black, so it really helps to the look and feel of the back end of this vehicle. With regards to the rear window, yes, you do have access inside the trunk by just popping up this window like so. Perfect for camping, outdooring, anytime you need easy, quick access into the back of this lovely off-roading SUV. And if you take a little bit of a close look here, you've got more cameras all around this off-roading SUV. This one's pointing outwards to the back. This is for your digital display rear view mirror, which comes standard with this model. I'll show you a little bit ahead once I get on the interior. All right, when you open up the driver's door on this one, you're going to be greeted with some definite luxury and nice features, I should say, like the 2-position memory seats. You're also going to have the folding power mirrors, which I didn't think that would come as a feature or a standard equipment in any model Toyota Land Cruiser. That's more of like a Toyota Highlander feature, Grand Highlander, and so on. But pretty cool. You can get yourself some power folding mirrors on the Land Cruiser. Checking out the interior, you've got a perforated, heated, and ventilated Softex interior with the white stitching. You've got a power driver seat. Let's hop on in and finish off this interior look on the Land Cruiser. Okay, like I said, a lot of luxury in here, very different from any other Toyota you've ever been in, even the 4Runner. This has a 4Runner feel to it because it's very off-roady, kind of, you know, truck, utility truck feel and style. This has the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. This little guy here, what this does is it allows you to safely keep your eyes on the road. So when you're driving and you take your eyes off the road, this actually is going to detect that and alert you to make sure that you are driving and staying focused. You've got a massive 12.3 inch wide multi-information display system that features your RPM, your speedometer over here. You can also toggle through and customize a lot of the different layouts and systems that you want to show, whether it's multimedia, whether it's Toyota Safety Sense equipment, and so on. And it's very easy to do so. You literally just toggle through a whole bunch of different selectable features here. Can kind of do it as you like. You got the iForce turbo gauge there now. Really cool stuff. It's a leather and heated wrapped steering wheel. You've got a matching leather shift knob. Over here, just to the left of the shift knob, you got a bunch of different driving modes. You've got your driving mode, multi-terrain select, downhill assist control, and crawl, and it will tell you what you're doing once you're doing it. Look at that: dirt, auto, sand, mud, and deep snow. This Land Cruiser, guys, it's built for everything. What a cool hybrid truck this is. As I mentioned before, heated and ventilated seats. You got your automatic climate control. This is really neat here how they've kind of laid out the instrument panel, very similar to what they're doing with other late model Toyota vehicles and redesigns. You've got your heated steering wheel function right over here, heated and ventilated, like I said. You've got this button, which is your panoramic view monitor, which allows you to see a clear and unobstructed view of what's happening around your vehicle on demand as you need it. It will also go on as you're parking and work together with your parking sensors. If it detects that you're too close to another vehicle or object, it will start to beep and the camera will appear automatically and instantly to show you what it is that you're getting too close to and how close you're getting to that object, whether it's a vehicle or something else. Wireless phone charger, that's standard with this model. You've got a bunch of different USB ports as well, although you won't really need it because it's got the wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-based navigation capability, Drive Connect capability, and more. This is the latest multimedia, of course. On the Land Cruiser, you've got your tow haul button. Of course, it's a push button start. And I love that Toyota separated the volume and power knob, so you don't have to fiddle around and go through this touchscreen. You can actually just select it right here very quickly, very easily, without thinking too hard. Plenty of space in the back seat for passengers. The space inside the interior, I gotta say, is quite similar to the feeling of the current generation Toyota 4Runner. Very high roof line, a lot of headroom, a lot of leg room. Feels very trucky, if that's a word, in the back seats. And check out how sleek this reclining lever is here. I almost missed it. So this here will get you your seats reclined, etc. You got the hooks for the child seats in case you want to carry your kids in the back seat of this lovely Land Cruiser premium model. You've got a tweeter speaker here from JBL. Really comfortable interior. Okay, let's check out the trunk space. So first of all, you'll notice you have about a half a foot lift from the base of the rear cargo area upwards, and then that is where your floor bed will start for this Land Cruiser. You've got some storage here underneath this compartment. This one's got the Land Cruiser cargo liner. You've got an AC 120 volt outlet here off to the back, always convenient to have that. You've got some cup holders for camping, some USB ports, driver and passenger side. It's a 60-40 split, so you have the functionality to do whatever it is you want with the rear cargo area or rear area behind the front two seats. And again, take a look at how high this roof line is on the Land Cruiser. Lots of headroom. This is good for you tall viewers and customers. If you're having a hard time fitting in a Highlander or maybe a Grand Highlander or a RAV4 or any other vehicle for that matter, the Land Cruiser could be the one for you. Now this instrument control panel is for the rear passengers here. You've got your temperature control, mode, auto, fan speed, and more. You've got your power outlet with 2 additional USB ports. Some more cool items on the interior of this Land Cruiser that sets it apart from other vehicles of this nature. You've got paddle shifters, plus and minus, and check this out. You actually have a power tilt and telescopic steering column. You don't see that every day on Toyota vehicles. Let's go ahead and take a look at all those sensors around the vehicle and cameras around the vehicle put to work. Check out this maneuvering with the Land Cruiser Premium. Over here, you've got your traction control on off button, your high 4, low 4. You've got your stabilizer disconnect mechanisms. You've got your electronic parking brake and a whole bunch of different driving modes that are available to you on this Land Cruiser Premium 2024. You'll also notice on the Land Cruiser Premium, you got a little cavity here just north of your steering wheel, and that is actually for your heads-up display that comes standard with the premium package. I'm not sure if you can see it here. I'll focus in a little bit. Maybe you can see the reflection there on the glass. It's a little hard to see in daytime, but you've got the heads-up display standard as well on this lovely Land Cruiser. One thing I gotta mention about the Land Cruiser, I'm a tall guy. I'm about 6'2", give or take, and I got so much room inside of this cabin. Like, I've got a lot of shoulder room, leg room, headroom. Like, look how much headroom I have here from the top roof. I have probably about half a foot or so, and that's rare to find on any Toyota. I drive a Grand Highlander hybrid, and I don't have this much space inside the interior. So lots of cool space on the inside of this cabin. You want to know what's really cool about the Toyota Land Cruiser 2024, specifically the premium model? Check this out. Inside of this armrest, there's actually a cooler box. This is a cooler, my friends. You can hit that little button right there, And yeah, that'll keep your drinks nice and frosty. This thing is just really cool. And when I say thing, obviously I mean this Land Cruiser. Now, something else that comes standard with this model is, of course, your auto dimming rear view mirror with the HomeLink garage door system setup. But more importantly, it comes with a digital display rear view mirror, which is very important for a vehicle like a Land Cruiser. This gives you a clear and unobstructed view of what's happening behind your vehicle on demand. And like I showed you previously, the camera for this is actually behind your rear glass window, so it's almost impossible for it to get dirty. Pretty cool. Some really cool functions over to the left of your steering wheel. You've got your automatic high beams. This button here is actually going to turn on and turn off your parking support brake. This is going to be your dimness for your multi-information display system. This button here is pretty cool. This is actually going to change the color for you on those Rigid Industry fog lights from clear white, kind of like a bluish white, or a nice bright yellow. I prefer the yellow. Take a look. This will send power to your AC 120 volt outlets that you have inside this truck, your power rear tailgate, your fuel door, and this button here is actually going to be for your trailer brake control on and off. And you can definitely tow up to 6,000 pounds with this lovely hybrid turbocharged Land Cruiser. All right, like I mentioned earlier, this thing's got 326 horsepower and 465 pound-foot of torque. It also is able to tow up to 6,000 pounds. It's hooked up to a 68-liter gas tank, and it has a combined city and highway average of 28 miles per gallon, which translates to about 10 liters per 100 kilometers. Now, if you don't already know, this Land Cruiser takes premium fuel. Hey guys, check this out. With Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, not only does it tell you or alert you to what hazard signs or pedestrian signs are approaching or that you are approaching, but that also gets transferred to your heads-up display with TSS 3.0 and with the Land Cruiser Premium. Check it out. That is telling us right now that a vehicle is going to be crossing us and another vehicle. This system makes it really easy to drive and stay focused. There's your stop sign, guys. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this review on probably my favorite package, Toyota Land Cruiser, the premium model. It gives you everything you need without going to the price tag of the first edition. Let me know what you think about this color, this configuration, this setup in the comments below. We'll catch you in the next video, guys. Take care.